Hey, my girlfriend, it's Kathy, and today I want to tell you about Jennifer. Jennifer knew what to do. She had the tools. She understood the concepts. But here's what changed everything. She actually started using them. Specifically, she started tracking her calm, certain, and confident shots. And what she discovered blew her mind. When she tracked, she hit 92% calm, certain, and confident. She shot 76, one of her lowest scores of her life. Welcome back to the Success Path bonus series. And today we're talking about using your tools. Jennifer decided to take one of my tools, the S.U.C.C.E.S.S tracker, and actually commit to it. Now, tracking calm, certain, and confident shots is based on a simple principle. It takes 2 steps to play to your potential. 1, figure out your preferred state. And for most golfers, that's calm, certain, or confident. 2 is to hit as many shots from that state as possible. I mean, it's not complicated. It's quite simple, right? But here's what most golfers do. They focus on the shots that sting, the ones that didn't go well. They're not paying attention to what they're doing right. They're only tracking what's going wrong. So I told Jennifer, let's get some real data. Let's find out exactly where you are. How many shots are you actually hitting from S.U.C.C.E.S.S? Now, she likes numbers, and she went all in on it. At first, she was at 67% and shooting in the mid to upper 80s. She got more aware and improved that number to 76%, and she was shooting in the low 80s. And then she hit 92%, calm, certain, and confident, shot 76. It was eye-opening, not just for her, but for everyone else in the group. They could see the direct inverse correlation. The higher the S.U.C.C.E.S.S percentage, the lower the score. But here's what really drove it home. When she stopped tracking, her awareness dropped, her scores went back up. The tool only worked when she used it. And she needed to create the habit. But here's the truth. Your tools are the reps for your brain. You wouldn't expect your swing to improve without practice. You can't expect your mental game to change without doing the reps either. And most golfers, they collect tools and they read about them and they nod their heads and think, yeah, that makes sense. But they never actually use them. Inside your mental caddy, you've got a full toolkit. The mental prep protocol, which is a trilogy of the first tee formula to set your intention before the round, the bounce back blueprint to reset mid-round, and the mental yardage book to evaluate after. The S.U.C.C.E.S.S tracker to build self-awareness around your state, the one that I'm referring to. And now I have it as an app that you can actually have on your phone, and you can track it in the middle of the round, or you can track it post-round and plug the numbers in. Or you can do it old school on a piece of paper, which is what Jennifer did before I created the app. But it builds awareness around your state, not just your score. I have the reality check, which is also in an app format. It's an expectation meter to get honest about what you're actually expecting versus what's realistic. We do brain dumps to clear the mental clutter so that you can reset faster. And of course, STEAR to spot your thought patterns and intentionally shift them. These aren't just ideas. They're the exact tools my most successful clients used to create transformation. But here's the deal. They only work if you work them. Jennifer's story isn't special because she's more talented or more disciplined than you. It's special because she committed to using one tool consistently. That's how you rewire your golf brain, one rep at a time. So here's your challenge this week. Pick one tool, just one. Maybe it's the first tee formula. You commit to doing it before every round this week. Maybe it's the S.U.C.C.E.S.S tracker. You can do it on a piece of paper. You can track your calm, certain, and confident shots for 3 rounds and see what the data tells you. If you want a formula that you can download, you can do that inside of the free version at Your Mental Caddy. Maybe you just start brain dumping and getting your thoughts out of your head onto a piece of paper and spend 5 minutes clearing your mental clutter before you play. Pick one, commit to it, do the reps, because tools don't work in your head. They work in your hands when you actually use them. All right, my friends, if you're listening to this series and you're thinking, I want to actually do this work, not just learn about it, that's exactly what's happening inside Your Mental Caddy. I have a year-long coaching program with weekly live calls, a community of golfers walking this path with you, and every tool you need to make it stick. Jennifer, the person I told you about, she did this work. Inside the group, with one-on-one coaching, with support, with accountability, with a community of golfers speaking the same language. Because here's the truth. You can't halfway change your golf brain, and you can't do it alone. If that sounds like what you need, head over to the free Your Mental Caddy community. The link is in the show notes, and you'll find all the details about signing up for the year-long program. All right, I'll see you tomorrow for part 3 of the Success Path, where we talk about clarifying your wins. All right, my friend, have a beautiful day, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye. Remember, you can join for free at yourmentalcaddy.com. I'd love to connect with you there.